Hello everyone, and welcome to CRPS Contender, my complex regional pain syndrome education channel. From the old comes the new. Today we will be doing level 5 of my A&A mini-series. Specifically, this video will be talking about how the Budapest criteria aligns with the 2018 hypothesis for the pathophysiology of CRPS put forward by Russo's team. If you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, maybe go back and watch some of my previous videos that discuss that content. This is going to be a very short video. Right now, the Budapest criteria is the diagnostic tool that is utilized when determining whether or not someone has CRPS. This tool is based on whether or not you fulfill certain requirements that are symptoms. If you have enough symptoms, they give you the diagnosis. The reason we use this tool is because we do not know what is at the root of CRPS yet. It has not been proven what causes it. We only know that it occurs and that it has certain presentations. The 2018 hypothesis might be able to change that. So, let's see how this hypothesis aligns with the Budapest criteria and if the root sources of the dysfunction can account for the symptoms that are experienced and necessary for the Budapest criteria diagnosis. And you remember, in the Budapest criteria, there are a few things that are required. Noxious event, and then a combination of the following. Sensory malfunction, where your perception of pain is pathological. Vasomotor, which is your blood vessel dysfunction. Pseudomotor and edema dysfunction. And motor and trophic dysfunction. Let's see if the hypothesis can account for all of these necessary symptoms and signs. Noxious event, this can be accounted for by tissue damage and sustained inflammation. The sensory requirement can be fulfilled via pathological pain processing in your central nervous system. The vasomotor dysfunction would be caused by autonomic dysfunction. Pseudomotor and edema would be a combination of autonomic and immune dysfunction. And the motor and trophic would be a combination of your specifically basal ganglia and endocrine dysfunction, but in a broader category, this would be central nervous system and autonomic nervous system dysfunction. There we go. Like we said, short and sweet. You can see that the 2018 hypothesis does, in fact, account for all of the necessary requirements in the Budapest criteria. Hopefully, this will lead to a more effective way of diagnosing CRPS in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. If you like the content I'm producing here on this channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you would like to contribute to my medical expenses fund, my Patreon is CRPS Contender. Relevant sources are linked in the description below. Hope to see you next time.